Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Amal, and joining me tonight, I have Mus, Carl, Andy, and we are the Monday Blues, proudly brought to you by Global Net Solutions, Mercadante Pizzeria, Elite Plastering, Kami Projects, YPA, Raz Homes, and the Bottle in Pascoval. And guess what? We're on time.
It's awkward, bro.
How did that
On
happen?
time. We're on time.
There's
How
no
are
one
we?
in the chat because they're not used to us being on time.
How are we doing, gents?
Tired.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Tired.
I'm so tired. I'm just... Look, we're day 19 of Ramadan, so there's only 11 days. Well, tomorrow's 20, so there'll be 10 days left.
Only.
Okay.
Most only.
Nah, it's gone quick, but bro.
No, it
Wallah,
hasn't.
it's gone
Yeah.
quick.
No, it hasn't.
I'll tell you what, if we win this week, we're going to think it's because we came on time.
We'll be at 10 o'clock next week.
And then 100% 8:59 next week.
Well, gents, how's the week been? We've had some time to digest round one. Have we digested it? Is probably the first question I'm going to ask. And secondly, if we have, how are we feeling about round 2 against the Hawks? Carl, I'll go to you first.
You know what? I'm going to say it's been a kind of decent week because I've tried to stay off social media as much as I can to not
Carl's
get
your
so
mic on?
angry. Yeah, I think so. Don't know.
Give it a tap.
Nah.
Nah.
Good
All
call. Good
All right.
call. Hey,
Good ear.
Can you still hear me?
I'll give them all my details.
Can you hear me or not?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your mic's just not on.
Oh, it's Moose's fault. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's been
Chuck
alright,
your
like I
mic
said. No, it's not working.
Nah.
Moose fucked
Sorry,
it.
we can hear you fine. We can hear you fine.
All right. Yeah, it's been all right. Stayed off social media. Try not to be angry, but not looking forward to tomorrow after last week's events. Moose, how you going?
You can't use Amal. Let's go back a step. You can't use digest and Ramadan in the same sentence. Just quickly. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling. It's been an uncomfortable week to say the least, right? Like watching other games of footy, and a lot of those games are real free flowing, and saw a lot of good signs, young players. Good call out. Carl has trimmed up a bit in the face. On your Carl. We were talking about that before.
Bit of hard work.
Carl's kind of in the preseason at the moment. He's going to probably buy mid-season draft. Going to be wearing Carlton Guernsey. It's gonna be out there on your Carl.
Cheers, lads.
Good stuff, Carlos.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say anything just yet, but we'll go through obviously how everyone's feeling and whatnot. Andy, you?
No, I'm still cut. I'm still upset. I don't know. Like, well, I get filthy when Carlton just posts anything. I just get upset. Like, why is Voss doing a presser? Why is he still coach? I don't know. Fuck him off.
Are you at that level? Like Voss needs to go?
I have been at that level since first quarter of the Brisbane final.
Yeah.
Voss had to go then. They should have sacked him halfway through the first quarter of the semi-final.
What do you say? Because this is probably the first one I haven't heard.
I genuinely don't know. Because it's going to be the same shit. It's going to be exactly the same shit. I don't know. If anyone in the chat can tell us what he said, or if one of you boys saw it, can I just guess what he said? He would have said something like, I'm really proud of the boys. I really like what we did in the preseason, and it just hasn't clicked for us yet. You know, and once we tighten up a few loose ends, you know, we'll start to see some positivity or something. But it'll be the same thing, man. Sack him, bro. Fuck him off. He's no good.
He did. Look,
bro.
He wasn't. I did listen to it, and he didn't say that he was proud of the boys or anything like that, which is probably a step in the right direction. He did say that it wasn't up to standard, which is a lot of the usual shit that you hear from Voss after a bad loss. He did one thing that really stood out to me was he got asked about Patrick Cripps playing in the ruck, and he's like, I don't know what the question is here. He goes, he won a Brownlow playing in the midfield and in the ruck. So,
Two.
Yeah, So he's gonna, he loves doing it too. So he's gonna keep doing it. You'll see more of that.
Wow.
My issue with Cripps playing ruck isn't the fact that he does ruck around the grounds. I don't like it that he does it around the grounds, but you can't have your best midfielder rucking in the centre bounce. You just can't. He's your number one extractor, and you've just taken away his best asset.
Yeah,
So,
it's like your full forward going taking kickouts from full back.
did he actually say that?
Are you speaking about Silvani?
Yeah, he did.
Who's that, Amal?
Silvani.
Well, he's lined up in the back line again, isn't he?
He's a forward that's gone up in the back.
Same shit.
Voss can't. You know what? I like that. That's one thing I'll respect about, like, one of the very few things I'll respect about the team going into Hawthorn is that Voss isn't wavering from his game plan, whatever that may be. Whatever the fuck that may be. He's like, you know what? We're bad, but we're going to be good at it. And we're sticking to it.
That needs a TikTok, bro. Straight out. Remember this. This needs a TikTok.
100%.
Nah,
Hey,
bro. I'm sick of getting threatened on TikTok. I'm sick of being abused.
So we're going to own being bad and having no game plan. Nice. Like it.
So he's sticking to whatever we're doing. Is that what he's doing?
Pretty much.
So we come out, we get belted tomorrow. Same shit next week is what he's saying, basically.
I think he needs to give it a few weeks. Block.
A few weeks of being belted.
Yeah, you have to give that team and that structure a few weeks.
But I don't understand that. Like, that team it's set, it's ready to go. How have we gone so far backwards? Yeah, it's not like it's a new list.
I get where you're probably going with it, Andy, is that there's not wholesale changes. Like, for me, like, had he dropped 4 players and brought in 4 players, alarm bells would have been going, fuck, man, this guy's got no idea at all, right?
Panic.
Yeah.
See, I'm the other end, Moose. I'm the other end. Yeah, there was only one change, and it's Charlie Curnow.
Evans.
Alarm bells are ringing for me. Because if you're not dropping people, bro, how is Brody Kemp still on our list, let alone in the team? And how is Jesse Motlop still in the team after that?
Yep. Haynes, another one.
Haynes will come good. Haynes, I've got faith in him.
First game, benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
Bro.
You're better men than me.
Videos people making about Haynes.
You're better men than me.
I wish I had it. There was a video someone made of Haynes. I wish I saved it.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry, Kers.
Wish I had it. Anyway, before we go on to the team lineup, couple of opposition fans joining in, and for those joining in, thank you so much for tuning into the show. There's a couple more. I'll bring them up throughout the night, but thanks for tuning in. Share it with your friends. Get them to join in the conversation as well. Now, we'll crack on to the teams. We'll start with Carlton as the home team for tomorrow night's clash, with the backline of Lockie Cowan, Jacob Wiedering, Ollie Hollins, Adam Sard, Mitch McGovern, and Jack Silvani going up against the forward line of Finn McGuinness, Nick Watson, Cam McKenzie, Jack Ginnivan, Marbury Troll, and John Newcomb.
We're fucked. But please say those names again.
Our backline or forward line?
Their forward line. Their forward line. Mind you,
Jack
they don't have
Ginnivan.
a key forward.
Marbury Troll. Come on, he's a key forward. Sure.
Hey, all right. Yeah, I'll respect him. He's all right. Done.
Jack Ginnivan, Marbury Troll,
Wesley
John
Snipes.
Newcomb, Finn McGuinness, Nick Watson, and Cam McKenzie.
Ginnivan and Watson are going to run circles around our defense.
Nah, we got Haynes, bro. Haynes solid.
Hey, Gunston as well, yeah.
The boy can't mark the ball when it's dry, right? It's going to bucket down 20 millimeters of rain, they're saying, and he's still got Haynes in there when you got someone like a Boyd who can come straight in.
Hey, Gunston will kick 5.
Scotty Moose.
Hey?
Do you forgive Scotty?
Give me, please. Oh, depends what happens this week, Scotty, because in a few minutes you're probably going to hear something from me you didn't expect, mate.
Oof.
Shout out Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's been under the weather lately. I'm not going to say what's going on, but he has been under the weather. So I hope you're feeling better, mate.
Get well soon.
Welcome back.
Saleme.
Midfield for Carlton, Blake Acres, Paddy Cripps, Lucas Camparelli, following Tom DeConning, Adam Chera, George Hewitt up against the midfield of Carl Amon, Josh Ward, Josh Battle, Lloyd Meek, Will Day, and Dylan Moore. Forward line for Carlton, Sam Doherty, Harry McKay, Brody Kemp, Lockie Fogarty, Charlie Curnow, Matty Cottrell, going up against the backline of Tom Barras, Blake Hardwick, James Sicily, CJ, Jarman Impey, and Massimo D'Ambrosio. Interchange bench for Carlton, Cooper Lord, Sam Walsh, Nick Haynes, Zach Williams, Jesse Motlop, and interchange for Hawthorn, Josh Weddle, Harry Morrison, Connor Nash, Connor McDonald, and Jack Gunston. Emergencies for Carlton, Lewis Young, Ashton Moyer, Francis Evans, and for Hawthorn, Sam Frost, Luke Bruce, and Henry Hustwaite. However you say that name. Now, weather-wise tomorrow, it is pissing down rain. They're expecting, 3 to 20 mils of rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it raining tomorrow night, though?
Yeah.
In the afternoon is evening is what they've predicted. It's regardless, it's going to be slippery. And if last week was anything to go off, as soon as there's the slightest bit of dew, we're going to struggle.
I was going to say, we can't even muck the ball in the dry.
Yeah.
The only benefit I see from that is maybe we can revert back to what wins us games, and that's contested ball now that it's wet. Maybe. I don't know what Voss will do. I don't think Voss knows what he's going to do.
That's a good call. However, probably a bad idea going in tall.
Yeah, bad.
Of course it is. We're bad idea FC. That's what we do. Good ideas coming out of Michael Voss. Come on, bro.
He's probably hoping it doesn't rain.
Tom DeConning, Charlie Curnow, Harry McKay. Look, that's really it. Tall-wise, at least, anyway.
Oh, Boyd's not short. Not Boyd. Kemp, sorry.
Kemp,
I'm thinking Boyd because I really want to see. Yeah, I want to see Boyd in the side.
McGovern.
How many times did Harry McKay slip last week?
Yeah, he did a lot.
They're going to kill
So
us.
McGovern.
Like slid into the game.
Who's the emergencies?
Emergencies were Lewis Young, Ashton Moyer, and Francis Evans.
So Boyd not even an emergency.
Nah, I reckon they'll play Cooper Lord as the emergency this week as well.
Look, I think with Boyd, I want to touch on Boyd. I think the club's not telling us something about Boyd. I think there's something, and we're number one club at hiding things until it breaks in the media. I think there's something going on with Jordan Boyd.
Possible.
Because if he can't crack into this side, then like, why did we get him? Why did we bring him? It's not like we added Nick Haynes. You know what I mean? So a bloke who's like 33 or whatever, however old he is.
That's probably why he lost his spot. We've always had a thing for tall players.
Tall and useless.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's who we've recruited over the last 10 years.
So that could be a reason why.
Well, how do we win this? How do we win this game tomorrow night? Like Hawthorn
don't show up.
That's exactly right. They don't bring their game. It's the only way we win.
No, as in literally don't come.
They don't rock up.
They do almost just leave early.
They'll probably still win.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Hey, I don't even, to be honest, like, I don't know. I'm going through ups and downs today where it's like, nah, you know what? We're going to come out. Last week was just a blip. It was an unfortunate series of events that led to a really, really bad loss, and we'll move on. And the real Carlton's going to come out tomorrow, and then I'll dip again and say, you know what? No, there's no chance. Like we're not good. We're shit. We're trash. We're not going to do anything. I don't know how you guys feel.
I'll let you know tomorrow at halftime.
It's too soon.
You try to have, high hopes. You try to think positive, but I know it's round one, but last week was very bad. People say, "Oh, it's only round one." It's all right. You're round one, but look who we lost to. Oh, Brisbane was 3-0 last year at the start of the year. Yeah, okay. They didn't lose to the shittest team in the competition.
Yeah, we're not Brisbane.
Yeah.
A lot of work needs to be done.
I think
Charlie
what
the
do we wanna
savior,
do?
but Charlie's the savior. That's the
apparently.
problem with Carlton, yeah? We put these fucking players on a pedestal like they're going to come in and all of a sudden make us a 10-goal better team.
Yeah, that's what.
Like,
who
make
was
no
it?
mistakes. We didn't lose the game last week by 2-3 goals or whatever it was. We lost the game plus 7 goals. We're up by 7 goals.
Yeah.
And if anyone thinks Charlie Curnow is going to be that savior, come on, bro.
Gary
Here's
Lyons
one.
said the exact same thing.
How many games will it take for us supporters to trust them again? I think we got to win a couple consistently, or actually,
Fucking win a flag.
I said this the other night, right? If we win every single game from here and we make a grand final, I will always have in the back of my mind that Richmond game, because that's what we're
Yeah.
capable of.
Mm.
We've seen our best. We know what we're actually capable of in the positive, but that is what we're still capable. That's what's still in our fabric.
but that was
You
2
know?
years ago. That's 2 years ago now, Andy.
No,
You're
but
talking
even
about
last
what we're
year,
capable of.
we showed some really good
We
signs
started off good, yeah.
mid last year, bro, against Geelong. For me, that's the best game we've played ever in my life, probably. You know,
Yeah.
so like we've seen what our best can be, but I can't be comfortable. I can't trust this team after seeing that.
41 up.
It's funny. I can't remember when this happened in Brian Cook's tenure, but he came on and he said that Carlton's fan base go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, and he hasn't experienced this in his time in the footy. Well, obviously not, because you've come from Geelong, probably one of the most successful clubs in the country, right? This club has been so consistent over the last 2 decades that it's unmatched. No other club has been as consistent as Geelong. If they miss finals one year, they're in finals for the next 3, and pushing, seriously pushing. So you don't come into a club like Carlton where we've had 30 years of suffering and depression and anxiety and shit lists, and all of a sudden we've had this glimmer of hope. What do you expect us supporters to feel?
Mm.
How do you expect us to behave? How do you expect us to react to a situation when we're a premiership fancy at the start of the season, but we lose to Richmond, who is a bunch of preteens? And as Andy said, it was a 40-point swing.
That's bad. That's bad.
I saw enough at that Richmond game to make me worried for the rest of the season. I saw a team that isn't mentally switched on. They're just not mentally there, and it's worrying.
Checked out already before the season started.
Yep, because now, you know, like we're playing against Hawthorn, and they're the benchmark at the moment, along with Brisbane and Collingwood and GWS, those teams, you know. I don't know.
What do we do? Do we even go tomorrow? Hey, at least we're sitting undercover, right? That's a good thing.
I don't think we.
I don't think it is. We still get wet on there.
Yeah, we get wet.
Nah,
It's not that bad. It doesn't get that
Wet,
bad
man.
though. It doesn't get that bad.
I hope not.
For
You know
me,
what?
I don't know how we're going to keep up with their pace. We need to take their pace away from them. I don't know how we do that. And the only way we do that, I think, is with contested ball. Make it a
Weather.
contest. And I think the rain,
Rain.
I think the rain might help us. But I don't know, man. Our ball movement going forward is still so bad. Like, it's still shocking. And I'm not sure we can. Like, Hawthorn don't miss passes, man. Left, right. They just
We do the complete opposite.
Exactly. We can't hit a pass to save our lives.
They're elite. They're elite by foot. They're elite by hand. It's
Moose is gone.
it's really nice to watch. Moose has had enough.
Moose is done.
Moose has done a Carlton.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure. I think I'm struggling to find positives going into this game. You can sit there and say Charlie's back, but I don't care. Like a piece of me died last week. I don't know if it's like the same with you guys and everyone watching, but there's a piece of me, that positive that positive little vibe I had is completely dead. You know, and it might be back. Maybe if we smash Hawthorn by 10 goals, you know,
Oh dear.
I might have a smile on my face, but I don't know. I don't want to just lose either.
It's the consistency as well. Like you say, we beat Hawthorn. All right, yeah.
You know,
we beat
I don't want to just
Hawthorn.
lose.
You want to come out and you want to beat doggies and so forth. You don't want to just smash Hawthorn and then you come out against the doggies and get smashed because we're back where we started.
Mm.
And
So
Carlton
that's
has
the
a tendency to
consistency.
take their foot off the pedal as well.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, let's fast forward 3 weeks. What's a pass mark over the next couple of weeks, including Hawks, and what's going to get us back on the baggage train?
So what do we got? Hawks, doggies, and magpies.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
The pass would be win all three.
Nothing less, right?
No.
Mus?
Is that achievable? Like, you've been realistic, and I know I'm having some comms issues, but as long as you can hear me.
Yeah, can hear.
At the moment, not achievable. But if you beat the Hawks, it can be.
It all changes. Yeah, exactly right. If we rock up and play some decent footy and beat the Hawks, then we're on the up again, right?
Yeah.
But I think we just need to crawl before we walk, right? And we've got to get some consistent footy. And I think Andy hit the nail on the head before. I hope it does rain. I hope it buckets down and we go back to our consistent ball movement and sort of that consistent style of player footy that got us to where we were 2 years ago for me. So maybe that's what we needed. We need to go back to basics, and we're being forced to go back to basics just by the ball being slippery, right? I don't know. Could be a good thing. Could be a good thing.
For me, I'm with Carl. We have to win every game. At the end of round 4, even before the season, I said we need to be at least 3-1. We need to finish top 4 to win a flag, right? Now I'm just and exactly. So and that was the one that you just penciled in, you know.
Yeah.
So as impossible or as far as it seems, we have to win the next 3. You can't lose many games if you want to finish top 4. You just can't. The competition's so tight. You got to take every opportunity, and we already fumbled the biggest opportunity. Playing potentially the bottom side, and you're 7 goals up.
Yeah.
You know, I can't see how that team can beat Hawthorn. Amal, what about you?
I'm with everyone else. The only pass mark for me right now is beating all 3 teams. But if we come out, the main thing that I want to see tomorrow night is Carlton come out and play something like the exact opposite of what we did against Richmond. The exact opposite. I want to see 0 long balls. If anything, I want to see an increase, like a massive increase of handballs because of the wet conditions. No long kicks, nothing like that. Get your midfield moving as a unit and move the ball along with it. That's the only way I can see us winning in the wet, irrespective of what the team is on the other side. That's what I want to see. I want to see a game plan. I want to see something that they've drilled over the week because they knew the weather's going to be wet. They knew the team that they're going to be facing, and that's the plan. If they go back to that same long bomb shit, I'm off the train for 2025 because that's 2 weeks in a row, and we've got a full squad. We have no injuries. Who's injured? Who should be playing that isn't?
No
one really.
No one.
Just
Everyone's
Newman,
fit.
but he's out for the year. We know that.
Yeah.
And you can't really say Jagger because we haven't seen what he can bring.
No.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Show us what you worked on. Show us what you worked on over the preseason. What did you do? What did you work on?
They had the greatest opportunity to show us, and they didn't.
No.
You know? So, my faith and my trust is out the window. Just is. I can't trust them.
It'll be 10 times harder for Carlton to show us what it was that they were working on, what their game plan is in the wet against Hawthorn than it ever would have been against Richmond.
in the wet. In the wet.
And we need 4 quarters of it. 4 quarters.
And here I am being hopeful, thinking that we're going to come out. We're going to, we've turned the page and we're going to be able to do it. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. No chance.
I'm sick. Today I actually thought I reckon we could win.
Same.
I swear.
Uh,
I don't know how. Like I don't know how. There's no logic at all behind my thinking. But I keep going back to that mid-year form. And I'm like, this team hasn't changed. Like it hasn't changed dramatically. And surely we can. Surely we've got a chance. You've always got a chance. Richmond showed that, right? You've always got a chance. But do we have the guts? Like, do we have the heart to do that?
The heart. That's right.
And I don't think we do. I see the boys, they're fucking soft. They're soft, they're shaky, they're all private school, clean-cut boys. None of them are from, like, rough areas. We've got no mongrel in our team, man. We've got no one hard in the team, bro. They're all soft, I can't see us having that, like, that dirty fight, And Hawthorn will bring a dirty fight. That's Sam Mitchell to a T. Look how he played. He's coaching the way he played. Whereas Michael Voss is coaching nothing like the way he played. All Michael Voss has done is pretty much carbon copy Port Adelaide's game plan and try to implement it at us. And all we do is play a shitter version of it. If you watch Port Adelaide play, they play a very similar game style to us. That's why recruiting Michael Voss as our head coach was always a bad idea. He didn't come from a successful climate. He didn't come from a successful environment. So, I don't know. I don't think we've got it. I don't think we've got the heart or the ticker. I honestly don't.
well, talking of heart and ticker, that's a big one for me. Always in Kennedy. They always brought it week in, week out.
Good call.
Fuck them both, man.
Well, they wore that Guernsey with pride, man. They really did.
Adam has her in the chat. Corey Durden's injured. Fantasia's injured. Newman's injured. Pito's injured. Chincotta's injured. Yes. However, I don't think any of them are going to make a difference.
That's a
Thanks
positive.
for the donation, Oz.
Exactly.
Appreciate you, mate.
Cheers, Oz.
On yours.
On yours. Who's vibrating?
Moss, for sure.
That's Voss.
Did I freeze? I did freeze.
No.
Get out of the
man.
freezer.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's
There he
vibrating.
is, on cue.
I don't know, man.
Where'd it go, man? I saw something from Voss.
For me, I want to see Harry fucking grow up, grow a set of balls, and put your body on the line, mate. You're fucking 8 foot.
Yeah.
And you plays like he's 3 foot.
won't
We
see
said
it.
this when we first started the show. We used to say that Harry plays like he doesn't know that he's tall,
And big.
right?
Yeah.
And
It just drops.
he looks at the umpire, bro. His effort's not there. This bloke's a Coleman medalist, Remember that. He's a Coleman medalist. And I love him. I loved him and I've backed him. But that performance against Richmond, that was weak. That was just insipid. That's unforgivable. You're the only big man in our forward line and you're not crashing packs. You're not doing nothing. You're barely making contact with your opponent. Not leading, not caring.
Not to. He tries not to make contact.
How close were we sitting, right, to their forward line for 2 quarters, right? We're sitting very close. And you can see it. You see that like he lacks care. He lacks effort. He lacks desire. And I'll go back to his comments in the preseason. We're in no rush to win a premiership and a premiership doesn't define us. Well, mate, if that's your fucking thinking, keep it to your fucking self, because the members who pay their money every year, they're there to win a premiership.
100%.
We are in a rush to win a premiership.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah,
Mate,
yeah.
Before we know it, you boys have kids, right? How quick did your children grow from like 1 to 3 or whatever? Right?
Yeah.
Time goes like that. I don't have
Not
kids.
flies, bro. Yep.
Right?
Currently for sale.
But
if anyone's looking for something.
but but time flies. So for him to say he's not in a rush, to me, that's a spit in the face to the members, and it's a spit in the face to every other footballer, like a Nathan Buckley, like a Robert Harvey, like a Nick Rewalt, those types who are legends that never won a premiership. Could you imagine how they would feel hearing a footballer say, "Oh, we're in no rush to win a flag"? I'm not a coach. If I was his coach, he would never get a game, not only for my team, but I'd make sure he'd never play AFL ever again for saying that. That's loser mentality.
Yeah. Lebowski, watch the McKay podcast that released today. He obviously still doesn't get the gravity of the situation, was too busy talking about Formula One and explaining the loss off as it's just round one. Oh, man. McKay's really doing everything he possibly can to get the whole Carlton faithful to turn on him.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't give a shit. He's not big money at the end of the day. He doesn't give a fuck.
It's just a job at the end of the day. But you're not going to get anything from me about McKay because I've been off him for the last year and whatnot. Like his confidence, his footy brain, he's just all of it. Like his body language. He should be the leader and the key forward down there. Like especially in Curnow's absence. And you saw there was nothing last week. Just standing there in the goal square with his arms up.
He plays better with Curnow in the team.
Yeah, because
he doesn't like that pressure.
He can rely on someone else.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but my gut feeling, and it's sad to say, I don't think we're ever going to get that from McKay. I just don't think he has it in him. I don't think he'll ever be that.
Yeah, we've got 131 people watching along. Thank you so much for joining on. If you haven't already, hit the like button for us, please.
Please.
Yeah, it's... Look, we're going to rock up. We're still going to be there tomorrow night. We're going to be there in our seats. We're going to be watching.
Bro, of course we're going to be there, right? We're all going to be there, and we're all going to scream. We're all going to yell. We're all going to cheer. We love this club. And this is, I think, what people who don't watch us every week, right? They might see a little clip and they might think, these blokes hate their club. Yeah. These are toxic supporters, this, that. Call us whatever you want. But the love we have for this football club, you can never fucking question any of us, right? And that goes for people in the chat too. These people, they're spending their time, right? Their private, personal time listening to people talk about Carlton. Like, how much love do you have to have for something to do that, yeah? So how dare anybody try to tell any other supporter that you're not a real supporter because you're negative, because you don't toe the company line. Fuck the company line. I want to win a premiership, right? And if the club itself doesn't make winning a premiership its priority, then it's our responsibility as supporters, as members, as spectators, to make sure the club knows that's what we want.
Mm.
That's our only responsibility as members, to keep the club accountable. Otherwise, who would?
What statement do we need to make, though, Andy? I love it. I absolutely love it. We're
as a supporter base?
On my sleeve. Yep, as a supporter base. So let's fast forward a week or two. We don't rock up again against Hawthorn. We do fuck all against the Doggies, and we get smacked by the Pies. What do we do?
Besides cry?
To decide. Do we, as a supporter base, say, fuck it, that's it? No one go to the game.
No, you can't.
You can't. That's too hard.
You can't do that.
Why?
It's not that
Why?
It's too hard. For me, that's inappropriate. To me, because by not rocking up, you're almost disrespecting the monogram.
Yeah, but they're wearing a Guernsey, right?
Yep.
And they're doing it week in, week out. We've had excuse after excuse since the year 2000, right? There's been excuse after excuse after excuse. We've finally got a list. We've got a list of players that if they took that Guernsey off and they went to another club, put another one on under a different coach, under the different banner other than the Carlton Football Club, they would do something.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
I don't know.
I think the members, if it gets to that, the members need to have their voices heard at the football club itself. I think we demand answers. We demand a review. We demand whatever it takes and we don't stop demanding until we get it. We take our club back. Because right now, the club is in the hands of people, of businessmen who have their own personal interests at heart, and not the actual football team. Football isn't the priority. Like, they're announcing an imaging center, and they're making a big deal out of that. Who gives a fuck about imaging, man? I'm fucking stressing. Lucas Camparelli can't fucking hit a target. You're telling me about imaging? You got Jesse Motlop in the forward that hasn't done nothing for 4 years. You got Brody Kemp who can't kick a fucking goal to save his life. A set shot, I should say. Come on, bro. You're telling me about imaging.
Thanks.
At what stage is Voss under pressure? 0-4 or?
Voss is under pressure already.
Yeah, already. But like I'm saying, it comes out into the media and starts.
I think good call. 0-4. I think 0-4 is a big one. I think that's when it'd be on the chopping block.
I don't think it'll. I don't honestly. I don't think it'll make 0-4. If we're 0-3, I reckon he's done.
Done.
Is everyone else think in the chat?
Mate, if it was up to me, halfway through the first quarter against Brisbane in that final, he would have been gone. He would have been gone. Carl would have been coach.
Yeah, lock me in.
Oz, thanks for the super chat. Where are we? Level 2A, I think it is.
Level two,
behind the goals.
Normal.
Level 2 behind the goals.
Level 2 behind the goals. That's where we are.
Behind the cheese squad. If you see us, come say good day.
Yeah.
We're not this angry in real life, I swear.
Depends on the scoreboard.
Don't come see us after a loss.
Come before the game.
All right. Let's get on with predictions. Winning margin, winning team.
Don't go to me, bro.
Leading goal scorer and best on ground. Now, maybe before we kick it off, Andy, do you want to talk about this week's giveaway as well?
Yes, actually, good choice. Good thing.
Good call.
Head to our Instagram. We're doing the same thing as we did last week. Jump on our story. The story's already up. It's going to be up for until just before the game starts. Put in your prediction, just winner and margin. Whoever wins or gets closest to gets a $100 gift voucher to Mercadante Woodfire Pizzeria on Logon Street. If you want to pull that up, please, Amal. Yeah, so $100 voucher. I went there on the weekend, and I must say, and I know Mus has been there. The Nutella pizza is fantastic. It is superb. Carlos is an absolute legend. He's a dirty Collingwood supporter, but he is a legend. So yeah, go onto our Instagram, find the post. It's on our story. Just put the your margin in, your prediction winner, and that's it. Whoever's closest wins. Shout out to Sean Darcy who won it last week. I think he hit us up with an email. We've got to get back to him. So that easy. Every week we're giving away a $100 voucher to Mercadante. So the only place. Every what?
Every when?
Every week.
Every when?
Every week.
That's the one.
Dog Harry McKay. Yeah.
All right. Any, mini, miny, Carl.
How you going?
Predictions, please.
Look, I don't want to say this, but Hawks by as much as they want to win by. That's how much they're going to win by. They want to win by 5 goals. They're going to win by 5 goals. They want to win by 10 goals. They're winning by 10 goals. There's no limit on what they want to win by. So the Hawks, I'm going to say comfortably. I have zero faith in tomorrow's game. I don't know, man. Paddy Cripps, Wetman, BOG, and leading goal scorer. Can you go opposition team? Does that have to be a Carlton player?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
At this point, you can do whatever you want. Carlton,
it's your show, bro. It's your show.
I don't know, man. Charlie 3. Charlie return 3. Moose?
What did you say? Who was going to win?
Hawks by as much as they want.
So no, you didn't even give us a figure. Fair call. Can't win after the siren, Motlop. Delusional. Aiden,
That Pepsi guy is on the coke, 100%.
we'll move along. Aiden, if you were there a couple of weeks ago, you probably did see me. Next time, say g'day. I do go to Mercadante a fair bit, actually. Love the pastas, love the pizzas, love the service. Thanks, Carlos, as always. So if you do see us there, definitely say hi. This is scary.
Oh, no.
If it wasn't raining, I probably would have gone Hawthorn by, 10 to 15 straight kicks, right? But Aiden, please don't.
Jeez.
If it is going to bucket down, I'll tell you, here's the thing, right? If it does bucket down, Carlton win by 11 points.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
If it buckets down and we get wet, it's to that level. Carlton win by 11 points, boys. You heard it here first.
The Mus
Carlton
has
win by
spoken.
11 points. However, if there's a bit of rain and it's quite clear and it's not too dewy on the ground, then Hawthorn do win by their 35 points. I'm anticipating Blake Acres to have a big game. I think he really comes back to some really good form. And I do think that definitely Curnow is probably going to kick 4 or 5. Regardless of the outcome, he'll kick his 4 or 5. And the one thing I don't want to see is if we get anyone doing handstands or backflips, that's really going to piss me right off. Andy?
I think we win by about 40 points. Nah, I'm joking. Hawks are going to absolutely tear us. Another arsehole. Another one. I think we don't get close. I actually think Hawks will win by 50 plus, regardless of weather. I think we are nowhere as a football team. I think we are nowhere as a coaching staff. And we're just going to get exposed. I think this is going to get ugly. I don't think we get close. I saw nothing last week to even make me a little bit, maybe. I think we absolutely get destroyed.
That's cold. That's a good one.
I think I'm going to say John Newcomb will be best on ground. And I think the Wizard and Ginnivan are going to combine for 8 goals between them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run circles around us. And I think
feels
Bruce or who is it? Gunston?
Gunston.
Yeah.
He always makes us a new one.
He'll kick 4 or 5.
I think he'll kick 5. Yeah, I don't see how we get close. And I'm done. I'm done with thinking this club has turned the corner. I've lost full trust in them. And until they gain it back, I'm not tipping them.
Can I just quickly go back to Mus? Mus, can you just tell me what your prediction was again?
The thing is, here's the thing, right? Don't get it twisted in a sense that I think Carlton's going to show up. I just think that if it does get that ugly, that our bigger bodies will probably be first to the ball. And I'm not saying they're going to be harder. I'm just saying we'll probably win in a scrap fight. That's all I'm saying. And we'll probably get it done by 11 points. But if it's not as wet as what they're predicting, then Hawthorn by 35.
So who's winning?
What's your actual prediction?
Based on tomorrow's weather and the game, who's winning tomorrow?
The weather.
And who's going to win?
Pick a team.
If it's bucketing, Hawthorn by 11.
Not if.
Fuck that. Sorry, I can't bother. Hawthorn by 55.
There you go. The Mus has spoken.
The fuck was that?
The Mus has spoken.
Whatever that was.
I thought I was dead. I thought I made it.
We made it, man.
Everybody okay?
I reckon the Hawks are going to win. Hawks are going to win by 35 points. It's going to be very, very comfortable. I feel like Ginnivan's going to have a big game. Or maybe one of the other smalls, but it's just given, and I don't know what it is about him. We should have picked him up. We should have picked up 6 others that went to other clubs, but we didn't. We decided to. Because we need 4 forwards. No.
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Ginnivan's not a fraud, bro.
Ginnivan's not a fraud.
We only recruit frauds.
Yeah, no,
We
you're
got
right.
Francis Evans.
Fuck, he's
Ginnivan is going to have a ripper of a game. I reckon best on ground. Let's just go with Cripps just to give Carlton something.
Oz has spoken.
Oz has spoken. The Oz has spoken.
You got to teach me how to do that. I want to do that in real life. Whenever I enter a room, I'm just going to play it.
8 in the chat. Hit the like button right now. Now.
8 in the chat.
Now.
Guys, there's 150 of you in the chat, and we're not even on 50 likes.
They're doing it
That's
hard.
disappointing.
Get it up, man. That's embarrassing.
What am I eating for breakfast tomorrow?
Some
Are you
carrot.
fasting, man? Should be fasting, bro. The hell? See? Heaven music. Love it. Fast. Not sure, bro. Have some
A
boiled
muesli
eggs.
bar.
3 boiled eggs with some cayenne pepper, some turmeric, and
Some what and pepper?
some Celtic sea salt. That'll get
What'd you say in pepper?
Cayenne pepper.
K and pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
That's a breakfast of champions right there. Have some cheddar in the morning.
Anyway, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, but let's just hope that the real Carlton or the fake Carlton, I don't know which one's real or fake anymore.
That audio is what we've done with sponsorship money this year. We just added audio.
Oh, jeez. We're going to get, like I said, I don't know which Carlton's going to turn up tomorrow. Whether it's the real one or the fake one, whichever one is going to win us the game, please rock up. Please. Because if you don't, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get really ugly from the external. And that's going to, no doubt, has an impact inside of the 4 walls. I reckon Carlton's already looking for a replacement.
What'd you say, Moose?
So what is happening in the chat tonight?
I love the chat. Our chat is the best. I'm telling you. Our chat's the best.
Oh, no.
It's going to have an impact if they don't win tomorrow night. Carlton, no more time for talk. Just show up and get it done. That's what you have to do. Seriously, my bunny style sausage still tomorrow. And they'll give all the sausages to the Hawk supporters as well. Watch. They've got a history of doing it. Got a history of
Wet
doing
man
that.
is coming. Oh, I'd like to see that.
If you're driving in, get in early. It's going to be hard to find a car park. So give yourself some time to get to the game if you're walking up or whatever you're doing.
Where do you guys park?
Well,
I know where you park, Carlos.
Tactic.
Yeah,
I got the best parking in the
you
at the
do.
G.
You do.
I park up at Little Collins, so I've got a bit of a walk.
I find it weird how they make it so hard to park at the G now. It used to be you just rock up.
Park at the G, like
Yeah.
on the grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
don't
just
do it for the
rock
big
up.
games anymore. Carlton,
No.
because Carlton's been involved in obviously a lot of bigger with back up there and all that kind of stuff, kind of for the moment. But we used to get a lot of Sunday Arvo slots, and the G was always open, provided that the weather was okay.
On your Scotty.
Up the Scots.
I think they close some of the parking when it rains as well, right?
Yeah, they do.
do.
Close the whole ground.
Yeah, so that no one gets bogged.
Yeah.
We're so fucked tomorrow night. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even want to go, but I'm going to go because
Just go with the intentions of we're going to lose. That way, if we win, it's better.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'm sick in the head, Carl. I actually like a part of me says we're going to win and we're going to win comfortably. Like I look at Hawthorn and I just think, yeah, we'll beat them. But like, I'm delusional. I'm not normal. This club has taken all sense out of my life. Like I'm
On your
I
George.
get it, though.
It's been one game, and I'm already sick of losing. Like, I don't want to lose. I hate losing. We've lost our whole lives, And if we thought, all right, we're there now.
It's
We're
made
a
me
good
feel
team.
old, man.
Yeah.
Bro, but we're old now.
Just ruined my whole life.
But you know what I mean? We're old, bro. We've lost our majority of our lives. We've watched
40.
teams lose.
Mus will be 40 in a couple of months.
George has got a percentage and a stat on that one. George, I know you're in the chat. Pop it in there for us, would you?
Put it in the
Our
chat.
lives, or was it 2/3 of our lives?
Oh no, he's got a full percentage on all his days alive or something.
He did a percentage. Oh,
Anyway.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shouldn't have reckoned we're going to win.
Boys, I'm a hawker. He's gonna win tomorrow. Shut up, idiot.
His bloke's off his head.
Trying to give
Off his head.
Trying to give
I don't
us
know.
hope.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, bro, but you can't pull one over our eyes.
Nah.
This guy's going to be on our chat on Monday, giving it to our lives.
Yep.
George, here he is. There are some Hawks fans that have literally lived through 13 flags. 13.
Wow.
Let that sink
Wow.
in, lads.
How many we got?
Wow.
13.
Hawks have won at least one premiership every decade that they've been in the league. That's crazy. That's
What do we got?
football club.
Win?
Rough.
We're doing it
Alright.
hard, man.
We are doing it hard. And I reckon we're going to do it even more harder tomorrow.
No, we'll be right. We'll be all right, boys. Hey, can I change my tip?
We're going to win.
Change my tip. We're going to win by 2 points. I'm
Lost
changing
his
my
marbles.
tip officially. I'm officially changing my tip. We're winning by 2 points.
Who's kicking the winning goal? Motlop?
Nah, don't be silly.
There he
Don't
is,
be
George.
silly.
There we go. There's the
On
stat.
cue. 76% of George's life, he's been witnessing khara.
That's great.
Oh, no, you want
That's
to
in
talk
the
about
chat.
that?
He's been messaging me all night. Believe,
You-
boys, believe.
Look at that
Believe.
stat.
That's
Nothing.
disgusting.
That's a lot of days.
Wow.
That is a lot of days, man.
Is that all? Feels like it'd be longer.
Oh, man.
Hey, I actually think we'll win. I'm changing my tip. We're winning by 2 points. I'm going to put my money on Blake Acres to kick the winning goal. I think he's going to have. It's going to be one of those wins that's going to inspire us for the rest of the season. It's going to be a stirring win, you know?
Stool, my stool.
Stirring, big muscle. Big, sick in the head.
No, but here's the thing, right? I'm going to get on your wavelength right now.
Do
They
it.
got 2 arms and 2 legs for each player, right?
Yeah.
Each player has 2 arms and 2 legs. They've got half a brain. He's sitting in there in the huddle before they run out, right? Why can't we do it?
'Cause
That's
it's
what I
shit.
mean. Nah, bro, but we've seen what we can do. You know what I mean? What's just jam me up? I know it's just jam me up.
I see what we did last week.
Shelley
Shelley.
with the super chat. Random question to you all: your favorite AFL commentator or journo, and your worst. You are all hilarious. New watcher, love the show. Welcome to the show, Shelley. Thanks for joining
Welcome,
in.
Shelley.
On your Shelley.
Thank you for the
Good to have you.
Shelley.
Good to have you. Favorite AFL commentator or journo?
Oh, I got one.
Go.
Go on.
Kelly
Bruce
Underwood.
McAvaney,
Bruce.
all time.
Brucey.
What about present?
Actually, no.
commentator?
I'll take that back.
Dennis Cometti.
There's committee
Wait,
solid.
are we talking
Deep,
all
deep
time or
forward.
currently?
Nah, go
Rex
current.
Hunt.
Go current.
Rex
Current.
Hunt.
Current.
Rex Hunt.
Current.
Oh, got him.
Yeah. Jared Waitley for me. I think Jared. I listen to the radio at games. And,
He's great to listen to.
Yeah, I love him. I think Jared Waitley is fantastic. And now he's on Fox Footy, which is amazing because you don't have to listen to BT. Because BT absolutely hates us.
He was rubbish.
Can't
Yeah.
stand us. But I love listening to Jared Waitley and Hutto as well. I think Hutto is fantastic.
Yeah, Hutto for me.
Which one's Hutto?
Anthony Hudson, 13.
He's a Carlton supporter, isn't he?
13.
No, Andrew Marks Carlton.
Is Hutto the one that is on the North Melbourne board?
No.
No.
Isn't one of
No.
them on the North Melbourne board?
Nah, you're talking about James Brayshaw. He used
He
to
was
be the
the
president.
ex-president, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't mind him.
Yeah.
I don't mind him.
Mm.
You know what?
Worst
I
by
actually-
far has to be Kelly Underwood. Like
pretty
by a
bad.
country mile.
It's pretty bad, but BT for me.
I don't know. Dwayne Russell cooks my
you're
brain,
so
man.
biased. BT really, really hates Carlton.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Russell cooks my brain.
Dwayne Russell is a really boring commentator. I
Talking
think
to himself half time.
and I can't stand some of the special comments people on Fox, especially like Dermot Brereton only ever talks about himself. It's like
Yeah, I've noticed that.
someone will be talking about something and he'll be itching to talk about himself. He insert himself into it. And I don't like
Yeah.
that.
You know who else is really good as a journo or as a commentator? There's two actually. Kingy, I think, is very knowledgeable, and also Buckley.
He's all right.
Buckley as a
Nah.
coach sucked, I reckon, but as a journo, the guy talks about footy at a deeper level than any other journo, I reckon.
Mhm. It's pretty good.
My good friend Hish messaged me, goes, Haddo is a Geelong supporter.
Yeah.
I just got
Fuck
the
you,
same
Hutto.
message from someone else. And Ginnivan is a rat. A mile, please open your eyes. That's another message I got.
Chinu reckons Mark Howard is the best commentator. Is the best in the business. Howie.
Who?
Howie's pretty good.
Oh, Howie's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy his commentary. Hamish McLaughlin. Yeah,
I reckon they should get us on.
imagine us commentating the footy.
Yeah, Corns is no good. Dislike
Kick the
Corns.
ball, you dog.
Monday Blues Uncut. Get us on there.
I'll tell you what. Press red for the Monday Blues on Foxtel. That'd be hilarious. We'd kill that.
Let's do it.
That would be good. It would be good.
Who would lead the commentary? Surely Amal and George would lead the commentary. I can picture that. Carl will be boundary rider, just cracking jokes on the boundary. I'll be supporting in the box. Mus will be just in the crowd harassing.
Give us a snippet, Amal. Close my eyes. I'm just going to picture it.
Injury reports. On the injury report. Oh, he wrecked his leg, man. His leg's gone.
Look at this dog limping off the ground.
Nah, he's fucked. Forget him. He's gone. 6 weeks minimum.
Done.
Oh, I'd be just abusing the umpires. I'll be abusing Jesse Motlop the whole time. Oh.
Hey, maybe that's an idea for a live watch along down the track. Is we try to commentate the game.
That could be pretty bad.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't. Hey, we did a watch along last year. That was pretty cool.
The West Coast game.
The West Coast one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
We'll have another one this year sometime.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll crack onto one this year.
Mm.
We'll just get better audio and better camera.
It's a better
We did
setup.
it hard
in
last
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Better football club.
True. Not wrong.
Before we go, just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors again. So shout out GlobalNet, IT, small business, best in the business. Any issues you have, contact Naz, GlobalNet, easy. Mercadante on Logon Street, Institution of Carlton. Head down there. Elite Plastering. If you got cracks in your wall, call up Eddie. Hit him up. He's a massive Carlton fan.
They'll fill your crack.
Carlton fan. He will fill your crack. Absolutely. Kami, if you need renovations, if you got anything to do with your house, you want to fix anything up, small, big, doesn't matter the size, call them up. YPA, Zach Nasser, best real estate in the business. Doesn't muck around. If you're buying a house, if you're selling a house, if you're looking to rent a house, hit him up. He's great. Raz Homes, if you're looking to build a home, call up Rules, legend. If you're looking to buy booze, head down to 18 Devon Road, Pascoe Vale. See me, mention this show, get 10% off. Say fuck Collingwood, get 10% off. Say Mussy's a legend.
Mus.
Get 10% off. I was about to say, I'm like, no.
Can you add, like, do they compound these 10%?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just making sure.
Just pick one.
Yeah, you can say the rest, but you're not getting more than 10% off.
Oh, good stuff.
And make
Good
sure
stuff.
you
All right.
go to our Instagram. Hit our Instagram, the Monday
yeah.
Blues podcast. Story. Put your prediction into the story. You'll find the story. It's there. Put your prediction in. The winner gets a $100 voucher to Mercadante.
Don't tip Carlton.
Yeah, don't be
I've
silly.
gotta put my
If you want to
tips
win, don't tip Carlton.
Yeah.
All right, gents. It's been a pleasure. For all those watching along, thank you so much for joining in on this Wednesday night. Until the review on Monday, let's see how we go tomorrow. It is
Go Blues.
sayonara from the Monday Blues. Thanks, gents, and thanks all for watching along.
Go the Blues.
Sicky. No.